Oh, camera's way up there. Hold on. There we go. Well, the artwork I used to use to make sure that it's in the right spot is moved. That's awkward. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Pretzel Rocks. Do the lower volume thing. Yeah, only a little bit lower, though. Yeah, that's better. Hold on. You guys don't really need to see the very top of my head. I look down a lot, so you get to see it then. There. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. I think maybe the back of it's a little bit wonky. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. These are the things you play test, you know? There's a... Oh, that's better. There's a little foot on the back that kind of like swivels, and it can sit and touch the back of your monitor. My monitor has a bit of a slant. Not all of them do, so it's kind of molded so it sits perfectly like that. There we go, everybody. Until next time. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great time. Our wonderful weather has not yet arrived, but it should soon. I believe this week we're getting a steady increase in degrees. And that should be awesome. That should be really cool. This thing's still not auto-focusing and stuff. White balance looks okay. Good. So yeah, it should be a good time. Should hopefully be in the double digits of plus degrees. My area does that. We don't really get... Oh, hi. We don't really get... we get 2 seasons, kind of a thing. So we're gonna go from like, holy crap, it's cold out there. We'll have 2 weeks, and then, wow, it's starting to get warm. and then that's it. And the next thing you know, it's 25 out. It's just crazy. Walrus with the cat jam. How are you this evening? I've got a bajillion little hangnail bits that are driving me crazy today. I don't know why. There's just, for some reason, they're everywhere. Double digits like it's 30. Yeah, but you live on the edge of one, if not a few of the 7 pits of hell. Like, you live in an inhospitable zone that they've, you know, thanks to technology, you get to live. But geez. You are definitely in a different place. I like that I get... Hold on, this takes precision. I like that I've got kind of the best of both worlds. We get really crazy winters and we get really crazy summers. And it's kind of neat that way. It's not too bad, but to be fair, and I've mentioned this with people that live in climates like yours, Walrus, I would trade. I would happily live where it's 30 in the very beginning of March. I think that's awesome. I didn't get a chance to, when was I in Florida? It was April? Maybe it was May, but I think it was April. Like end of April. It was not particularly humid. But Florida, Toaster hasn't been around to be able to confirm this, but Florida is, wow. Would you like 50-degree weather? Oh yeah, I could take that. That's no ish. When I worked in a factory, me and my boss were the only ones that could really handle the heat. So there was a day that the internal temperature was saying that it was like 45 degrees in the plant, and him and I were just still working. It was awesome. And I don't know, I just kind of like, I continue to upgrade my heat resistance. It does not work for cold. Not even close. But then years later, fast forward, like 20 years later, I'm working with a gent who hails originally from Colombia. And there was an issue with the air conditioning unit, and in the winter, it sent all of the hot into my office first, which I shared with him, into our office before it really sent anywhere else. And so we could change it, we could dial it, whatever. But whenever we did that, then the heat would be too much for everybody, and the whole building would get really warm. So as a sacrifice, I found out that what he always did was he just left it, and then that way his room got like 50 degrees in the winter, and everybody else's was, and so like we just referred to it as the tropical sun. But one year, it continued to stay warm, and we didn't change it over, so like it was warm outside, but it's warm inside too, and it's this like super dry heat. And people were swooning to hang out in our office, and we're just like, oh, it's like we're on vacation. This is cool. People pay money for this kind of weather. Not necessarily indoors, but you know, whatevs. Someone from Colombia, you mean the country or the Bioshock in the city? The country. They are definitely, I would love it if they were from. They told some interesting stories too about being from Colombia. It was great. Like they actually live here because of corruption. So that's always, there's like great stories. But he told me about way back in the day, the first time he ever pirated software was when somebody he knew had the Microsoft Office suite, like not even 2003 or whatever, we're talking Office 97 or whatever. But it was on a stack of floppy disks. And he kept asking the guy, he was like, dude, like I travel really far to help you. Why don't I just have my own copy of this program since we use it all the time to help out our clients? And he's like, no, this is a very proprietary program. I paid for it. It's mine. Now install it for me. And then he'd leave. So Buddy would sit there and he'd pop disk after disk in and he would install this, this is like 30 years ago. So then one day he was just like, pops in disk 1, pops it out, pops it into his computer, pops in disk 2, copies disk 1. So he just said, screw this. And so he copied 17 disks once in order to have his own copy of Office, in order to not have to travel all over Colombia. He's like, you not only have to travel far when you go places in Colombia, but half the time it's through jungle. It was crazy. So he didn't really want to have to do that. I imagine that that's only slightly worse than the Bioshock Infinite City, but I'm not 100% sure. He was an interesting folk to work with, but we both got along very well on the warm front. The kids that used to work at the variety store on the corner from India, also we would talk about heat, because a couple of them were like, oh, we hated it, we like it here. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? Can I please go to where you're from? It was great. Yeah, and copying from floppy disks. Like it was a stack of it wasn't a shoebox, but it was like a specific box that he was keeping this Office suite in, and it was just massive. It's huge. But yeah, like they'd have to, it was for like business units and whatnot. They'd show up someplace and they would install this. And he's like, yeah, but I drive really, really far just so I can take your disks and install it. That just sounds like IT though. Everything's a little bit of legwork when really it could just be done faster. People would stop saying no. Did you ever have to copy from floppy? Or do you... Oh wait, I'm preparing to launch Valheim. I'm already in the game. Uh-oh. We're gonna see what it does. Is it gonna be weird? Is it gonna try to run 2 versions of Valheim? Or do these guys know what they're doing? I think these guys know what they're doing. Also, JC! Forgot how expensive it is to send a rocket into space. In fact, oh, is that like endgame stuff? And like it just takes you for all of the ever to do? All of the ever for you to do? Alright. Yeah, it is an endgame thing. Once you do that, is your game done? Or do you send the rocket and you can be like, cool, that was neat, and then you get to tool around? Like, can you new game plus your game from there? Or is that like, or is it like Subnautica, where you're like, you just now go back in time and you haven't left. You haven't launched the rocket. I'm always curious about that sort of stuff whenever there's, because like, you can do more after, but it's the final required thing to do to beat the game. Okay, that's how I sort of pictured it. Lots of games that have that sort of end game little bit, they kind of make it so that if you want to continue, you can. If you want the closure, you can have that as well. So that's sort of how it felt. I keep saying sorta and kinda because I've really not played much of this game and I'd like to, but science packs you can get from sending rockets. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. So there is at least some sort of perk and benefit from. That's all right then. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm gonna check that out. I've got let's see, on the docket to playtest. Make sure we'll be ready for stream. Titanfall 2 is coming. I might actually playtest that and put it in place of Dying Light. Dying Light's not really getting a lot of attention right now. I think people aren't as interested in zombies these days. But Factorio, Phasmophobia I also own. I wouldn't mind checking that out, seeing what sort of lit that brings. 7 Days to Die or Minecraft for Adults is also available. I feel like there's 2 or 3 other games that might be coming. Might be checking it out. To be fair, it currently only unlocks artillery and artillery trains. Artillery trains, there you go. That sounds pretty okay. I don't think the satisfactory trains are weaponized. I don't believe that's the case. I wouldn't mind checking out trains, though. Trains is something that I wouldn't mind seeing happen in the satisfactory world. I have some ideas I want to do with satisfactory regarding some of the technology I have gotten and not used. So we might be bringing satisfactory back, but I don't yet have plans for it because, well, Valheim is taking up a lot of my free time. And I'm really enjoying it, but I also have a couple of other games I want to check out, so. So we're gonna jump into some game. Hold on, if we go into this, does this take us into game? Or is this, I owe you some wallpaper? Oh, it's the drunk world you're building the rocket in? Are you kidding? Is it gonna zig and zag? Like all over the place, zig and zag? Alright, give it a sec. Oh, sometimes when I do the snap, it's like off, but it's not that far off. Jeez, what am I even doing tonight? Hey! Welcome to the world of Valheim. I am skulking in the dark wearing all of my troll armor, and I shoot things with bow and arrows. It's been great. Oh, and I smack things with my stag breaker. It's a giant two-hand beat stick. It's the banhammer, I guess. I wield the banhammer. Alright, so let's see. Let's get some in-game volume. Oh, gee, whoa, okay. There. In-game music is rivaling the Pretzel Rocks, so we'll bring that up. And we'll also add the Kurds on in. Kurds is in the voice channel of Discord, as is also his server where we run around and go woo. Kurds, are you with us this eve?
Oh, hey.
How is?
Good.
You feel quiet to me. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm a quiet guy.
There you go. There you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I have to alt-tab back into Valheim or I punch your house. It's a stone house, so I don't think I'll do any damage, but I do that a lot.
If you actually alt-tab into the game, it doesn't do it. And also, if you bring up your inventory before you alt-tab out, then you don't punch stuff.
I was thinking also map might do it. Map might let me.
Yeah, map would also do it.
Something that takes your UI.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our new idea for houses when we're out in the world and exploring, is you find a ready-made stone edifice of some sort. There's some sort of great big monolith I marked them on my map as stone structure. And they're just all over the place, but you can totally rock a wicked house in it. And then this one has a portal back to the big home. So that pretty works out. And tonight, let's see, if we take a look at the map, you can see here, this is where we start. This is where we headed to. That's where Kurds currently is. This is, I call it second house. First house, second house. We boated across and we killed our first boss. So this is like our entire, like, required area. Since then, we've come all the way down to the southeast to this little tiny swamp. Looks like a meteor hit the world and made a swamp. It's fantastic. We've also skulked all the way down to this as a merchant down this way. Now Kurds has been all around out here, and it's all water. And it's all like known biomes and stuff like that. So this is all water. This is all water, all water, all water. This here, it's all water. All this, all the way down, all the way around. So the only places we can go without building a boat is this, which is just meadow. That doesn't count. This is mountain. That doesn't really count. There's a peninsula here. And this will likely lead us towards this little elder person. That's kind of great. But there's also this little bit north that we could check out. Now, it kind of looks like maybe this is going to be short. We'll find out. Yeah, it's probably going to be really short. And then after that, we'll maybe head... We have a portal in the west?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I have it marked.
A dungeon on your map?
Is it like where New Home is?
Oh, west. Yeah, where New Home is, there's a portal.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm actually going to mark that as such. Portal. And then that way have a good refresher of it. So yeah, we'll head over to maybe Portal, and then we'll head off to the west, and we'll go find out what's over here. We're looking for new biomes. We're looking for new places. We're looking for a bigger swamp.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Well, like if we were to suddenly, you know, come across desert or come across, you know, something brand newish, then that would be pretty cool. But I feel like you have to boat to get to any biome that isn't the 3 we found. 4.
Yeah.
I figure meadow, forest, swamp, mountain is what we've got. I'm gonna
I
drop
get the
shut off.
impression that this little land bridge over here,
Mm-hmm.
it's not quite a land bridge, and it might actually take us to a new continent. So we can walk to a new continent.
That's really quite dope. That is the hope there, guys.
It also might be an island. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't really see all that much into it, which is part of the intrigue. I will bring my flashlight thingy that I bought. Cost me a lot of money. Hold on. This guy. Oof. It's literally a mining hat that I'm wearing. This thing is great. I don't know if I can stealth while wearing a mining hat though. Oh. And we've built distilleries too. This has been really, really cool. Let's repair all the goods. Where's the forge? I keep going to the old forge place, but only when I want to repair my things. So yeah, these are all of our fermenters. Mead Maker 2000. And we can make, like, essentially potions, if you will. Oh, I'm not in the right position to move that. There we go. Oh, you guys can't even see this. What are we at? Yeah, there we go. So different meads, different potions for doing different stuff. So that's pretty cool. We'll just take that whole cart with us, just to make sure. You've explored enough mountain to determine there's really not much for us to need to do.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, okay.
That seems more of a future thing.
Okay. We won't worry too much about it then. I'm gonna go put some stone piles outside this side now.
We could try to dip into a mountain, but there's a high chance of death if we do that.
Yeah.
But if we manage to survive it, who knows what we'll come away with.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean, that's if everything else turns out to be a little bit bunk, that sort of thing. This gives us other options of stuff to do. Resin up some of this stuff. There we go. We have so much resin, we may as well start making sure our places are bright for when we return. I've got a little bit of uncooked food. That's just going to go into the bucket back here. Uncooked food?
Well, it's all sorted in Wilheim's house. All the food.
Oh, all food is in Wilheim's house? Nice.
Yeah. It's because most of
Nice.
it is recipes for the cauldron, so.
Yeah, indeed. Excuse me? What are you doing here, buddy? I'm fisticuffing with a grey dwarf outside.
That's fine. That's what he likes.
They better. I don't actually have any. I don't have any skill in that, so it was taking a while. He's literally just chilling right by our spot, though. That's a little much.
Oh, there's the torches. I was trying to find those.
Yeah, he's got this clever way of putting them right in the window way, like the window well sort of a. It's pretty cool. Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Meat and then plants in the next one. And then honey
Meats
over
and
here
plants and fungus and oh yes, perfect.
Has some overflow.
Yeah. I have no wood. That's all right though. We're not really cooking. But when we need to, oh. Nothing's new though, right? No, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gave you the turnips and the carrots.
You did, yeah. Yeah, I've got turnip and carrots too. Still haven't made any. Oh, my bonfire. I mean, at this point, I have one stone I'd like to get rid of. This is what happens when you attack at Grey Dwarves.
Actually, I gave you that stone.
What? Dude, we're friends.
It was sitting on the food chest.
Oh, amazing.
I dropped it like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Hold on. Trying to see if I can fit this in and amongst. There. But not like inside. Can you maybe right over here? There we go. Whoa. Oh, the forest is moving.
I want to level my block.
Amazing. Not now, frames. There we go. A lot of stamina.
Same.
I think I'm shooting you.
Good chance.
Oh, and I've no... Oh, I know why I don't have any stamina. I better eat stuff. There we go. There we go. We'll get the big guy out of your way at least. I love the beat fest that this is. Oh, I'm gonna die. I died.
Dang.
I got poisoned. I don't even know if I remember. Goblin army approaches from the west, indeed. Except Birch, of course, they approach from all directions. Normally, we're not too bad at this. I was a little bit thrown.
You know why I survived? I
Yeah.
would have died too from that poison, but I had a healing potion on me.
Ah. I'm also... I haven't touched a bed in a while, and I'm way out by... Oh, no, I guess I'm out by North Portal. Never mind. Okay.
Alright, I'll draw them away from North Portal for you.
Cool, thanks.
All like 10 of them.
Sweet. At least it wasn't trolls attacking. Yeah. No, I don't think we've had that yet. Where am I? Oh, out here. Items recovered. Yeah, I'm covered in stealth armor too, so I die frequently from these sorts of things. I'm okay with it. You can't catch me. Come on. There he goes. Anybody else? Alright, let's feed me. I guess I no longer have a full belly when I died. Also, welcome, Gilded. How are you tonight? How's it going? Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream. Can you label the boxes that got tipped? I kind of had an idea that it would be funny to build carts in the basement and then crash at them until all the boxes fell and then build a new cart and do that until you've got an entire basement full of boxes. But then label them all.
They're like pre-chests, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too bad. Yeah, I think that was all of the wonderfuls. Hey, at least now my death marker's not in the swamp. That's not bad. Our amazingly massive swamp. I'm zoomed into the map as far as I can go, and it fits the entire swamp. How far are we in the game? We've killed one boss. And then this is like our explored. I know all the worlds are different, but all we have is meadow, dank forest, swamp, and then mountains that we have not yet really done much with. But it's partly so like our entire. We've killed more than one deer though, have we? Or
yeah, because there's the one on Wilheim's house.
yeah, right. Okay.
So he went off and killed one at some point.
Yeah, and I saw the additional antler in the chest, but so far in this world, there's been two deers.
Yeah. We've only killed the deer.
Yeah. And so we've gotten, you know, like for the most part, we've got like each of these portals go somewhere cool. But I mean, like only the first boss is dead. Yeah, only the first boss. So we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portals. We have 5 portals right now. So we're well connected to bringing goods back. This is our boat tour because this has been the best source of ore. Was this coast. We've since found this over here is like a tin peninsula. Brave of you to go to swamp then? Oh, we didn't just go to swamp. We live there. Do we still have... Which is it? Southwest is the portal?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think that's pretty close to the swamp.
Oh, yeah, right. Because then we have a bit of a... Yeah, hold on. I'll show you our cute little... Like, bear in mind, you can shoot an arrow and it'll leave the swamp. Wait. No. I went... Oh, I went southwest. I didn't go southeast.
Yeah, I agreed with your southwest. So, that's on both of us.
I think we both... Like, do you have mild, very mild dyslexia when it comes to east-west? I'm not, like... I'm not bad at it. Which one is it? Oh, this one here, southeast. Oh, a wild straw has appeared in chat. How are you tonight? It doesn't which?
It doesn't help that our portals aren't exactly laid out in like the direction that they're going.
No, they're not.
But at least they're labeled with the directions now. They used to just be like random names.
Yeah, they were like home and travel in this place. It was fantastic. Doing good, Straub. Not too shab. Better if we can bap these guys. Bap.
Wait, so now we're going to swamp all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to just sort of show off quickly how close we are just to swamp, especially since we can portal there. It's not like we need the mats from anything at this moment. But hold on. We're going to be going off to do an Explorer of the North, but we live really close. And then there's a little house. So now, you were saying before, the blue is indicative of, like, stuff?
Who, me?
Yeah, was it you saying that, like, when you've got blue smoke around an area, that it's, like, the way that our stone temples and stuff are in?
Yeah, there's often, like, a tomb there, or, like...
Yeah, okay.
Or some bad guys.
So where is... How far in is it? Here's the temple. Swamp Home's about maybe 2/3 of the way in? Of course we find blobs the moment we come in here. Anyway, when you're like two-personing this isn't too bad. Kurds comes in with the tanking. They're the most hated in the game? Yeah. What about, what are they called? Oozers? They're like the upgrade to these guys. But yeah, like we've got... Oh, where is he?
Leeches?
Oh, a 2-star. Right?
I have no arrows and no potions. I didn't really think about the swamp when we came here.
Well, the first few times we came here, we had absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Do I have? No, I didn't bring any meat either. Anyway, like for the most part, our swamp is tiny. It's not very big. And just inside, go around over here. There's a couple of Draugr. What's going on, guys?
Don't know how I dodged that leech.
Skill. It's 100% skill. That's the locked temple? Draugr, right behind me.
I got one. I got a 1-star Draugr on me. It's hard. Oh, I don't have my shield out.
Staggered.
Cause you know I went for a swim.
Of course. When you go for a dip, right?
Got everything in your pockets.
Almost.
When you want
Yeah.
to.
Just out over there. We really ought to move the portal straight in here, shouldn't we? It's halfway between the boat dock is all.
Either right in there or on the edge of it. So that way you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I just died.
What are you talking about? You died?
So once forgot he was 1-star.
Oh, no more. Anyway, we get attacked by wraiths and stuff out here too. But we've got this nice little temple that we can live inside. It's got our beds. There's 3 of them. And you can sit back and shoot arrows at the top. So this area isn't too bad. And then right there is the end of it. That's the end of our swamp. Like, this is it. That's the whole thing. So we're kind of, even though we're clearly not prepared for it, we're kind of looking for our next big swamp. Oh yeah, and then there's the underwater part. This is the, like, we figure we need to drain this. Can we, like, go under? Yeah, we can. Anyway, I'll die if I do that too much. Yeah, it's tiny. Like, I love that zoomed in all the way, the whole thing fits on the map. Anyway, it's one of the only reasons that we were able to really do the swamp as much as we can. Is that we could kind of encroach it slowly, which is partly the other reason the house is a little bit. Yeah, we've collected a little bit of goop. Most of the gunk, is it? Most of it is high up. We've been able to collect a little bit. They so far make banners, but we also assume that there are things that we do not have yet. Oh, hi. We're gonna walk away slowly from him. And then we'll go jump. I want to get my stam back up. There we go. Good stuff. On the way out. Are you in good shape? You're okay?
I've got some guys chasing me,
Alright, I'm on it.
but I just recovered my items.
Oh, I should have let those guys fight it out. I kind of forgot that they don't like each other. Oh. He hurt me.
Okay. I have a Draugr on me. Oh, is this the 1-star?
Yeah.
He's about to kill you.
He thinks he's about to kill me.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what he did to me. Is there another one?
I avenged myself.
You did. Dude, yes.
There is one off.
Oh,
in this
yeah. Yeah. I see him. He's like over there. Did I get him? Did I just get him over the cliff? maybe? Hey, decent. RIP stamina regen when you were wet and no rested buff. I know, and trying to climb a little bit of a cliff too, right? That doesn't help.
I'm still chilling here.
Oh, is he? Bastard. There. When you moonwalk down. There. Ugh.
Whoa.
Hi.
You still have a lot of health.
Yeah, I'm falling down things. Let's get some health in us. I also hadn't eaten anything in a really big time, so, whoops. Anyway, we're gonna go find a bigger version of this place. Because the little one doesn't kill us enough.
Do you have room in your inventory?
Yeah.
Take these.
Ooh, healing mead.
These.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm getting a little bit of health regen off the crappy food I ate. Oh, well, thank you very much for coming in. Gilded, thank you for the lurk as well. Hope to see you again soon. Peace and have you a good one. Enjoy and thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm proud of our little swampy. It's cute. Got us exactly the sort of early mats that we need. Got us a little bit of a kick in the butt to get mead started. All of that sort of goodness. We probably don't entirely need to move the portal from here to the swamp. We need to move, like, when we... Because we likely won't need to come back here after we find a bigger swamp.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's probably perfectly fine where it is. Where it is nice and relatively close to that little tiny mountain, too.
Yeah, it's got the little mountain. It's got the shore that still has a bit of... Like, there's copper, there's tin. So it could be worthwhile just to keep it in its central location. We likely won't come back here too often. That's okay, though. It's worthwhile. Alright, let's drop a bunch of crap off at all the boxes. Some additional spooky shit. Woods. Do I have... No, I should take some for arrows. Hold on. I'm putting a bench in here just because I need to make just a couple of arrows.
Jill,
And
grab
I
the one from up here.
What's that?
Just grab this one.
We have one right out there? Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay.
It's not usable, though.
Yeah. Because I need to just make a handful of arrows. And I don't want to have to go all the way home for it.
Yeah. I should probably make arrows.
Oh, yeah. You've been out of arrow for a while. I've got 80 fire arrows. I think we're probably good. I won't bother carrying wood for the most part. We'll leave some stone back here. Oh, yeah. And then I'll go drop some entrails off in the fridge.
Actually, before you go, where
Yeah.
do you go?
I'm gone. It's okay. I'm fast.
No, I was just going to give you mine.
Yeah, go for it. Toss. I'll carry them over. You're not really heading that way anymore anyway. Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you.
That gets us out up to our northern excursion. We might be building a boat, traveling that way if need be. The amount of materials I carry has increased. It used to be like 60 pounds and now it's like 100 and something. Yeah, our portals are not... Yeah, our one called North is technically the most south portal that's on our land. We really need to just rearrange sort of the homes of these. We've discussed building a portal room. I'm thinking like a great big round room with all of the portals in it. And then just name them according to their direction. It shouldn't be too bad. All right. Are we still seeking bronze? Like, are we still occasionally looking on the world of tin, copper things, or are we just after iron now?
Just farm it if you feel like you need something to do.
All right.
It's not pressing, but like we would definitely use it
Okay.
eventually.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think I'm at max upgrades for the things that I have, but it could be beneficial. I think we talked about this. I'll just go straight to iron for armor and stuff, but I mean, if that's going to take a while, it could be worth to have a bronze set.
Yeah, and I think the next upgrades for the blacksmithing table might let us upgrade our bronze even more.
Oh, that's true too. That's true. I think I...
Oh, I'm not carrying my bronze armor, so I don't know. Yeah, like my mace can go to level 4.
Right, right. Yeah, my mace is only level 3. You're right. That would be nice to have a level 4. My bow is my only level 4 item. Wow, my bow is my only level 4 item. I used to have my club was level 4, but it's not as good as a level 3 mace. So no need to worry about that. Have you ever watched one of us travel on the map through the portal? Your marker physically flies. Like, it just zips. You're all sneaky too?
Yeah.
Very cool.
More for the extra movement speed. If we're just exploring and not really fighting things.
Yeah.
Preferred. Also, I was meleeing trolls to death in this armor, so...
Whoa. That's kind of alright. You're just, like, moving fast enough to get out of their way?
Yeah, the extra speed actually lets me dodge them and then get a couple hits in.
Wow. We're actually faster in this armor? Oh, I guess you're slower in the bronze armor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. So, okay. Well, hell's bells. We got a little bit to travel before we end up in places that I've not been.
You want to shout?
Ooh, yeah. Shout.
Because this is Skyrim.
Pretty much. Oh, we left Dank Forest, so we're not even dangerous now.
Yeah, it's even better to have the speed buff here because you don't really stop for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start carrying my mace just because when things sneak up on us like that, having a bow and arrow out isn't exactly helpful to the
mace does slow you down by 5%.
Oh, no, I guess that's true.
I try to run with my knife out.
No, that's a good call. I've never made a knife. I should have. I guess we're also heading out. Is this the beginning of day? Or is it starting to get dark? Almost looks like the beginning.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here before.
Cray on the way back. Oh, I see the blue mist. Oh, it's a good sizer too. I don't have the wood to build a workshop. Workbench, I should say. I find...
Oh, there's a skeleton up here.
Oh, wow. Sometimes there's skellies, but I find there's rarely a treasure chest up in these ones.
Yeah, this one has a chest too.
Ah, that's excellent.
5 coins.
5 coins.
Do you have a stack of flint head arrows?
I do.
Here, I'll give you these extras then.
Sweet, sweet. I've never made one. My stack is I've shot some, so they're not. It's not a perfect stack, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never made one, and I've got right now on me 74. So that's kind of all right. Oh. Oh. While we're running around in the dark, I mean, geez. I could be giving us light.
Oh, yeah, I want to see this. Wow.
It's literally a flashlight, like. I feel like Vision from the MCU.
Now we're Vikings.
Yes. Mining hat and everything. I think in a dungeon this will be very, very beneficial. I'm taking it off now. It's probably going to get me killed from that dude. Ooh, he's taking a lot of hits. I'm just going to miss him entirely. Hold on. Okay, well, at least he's down. I'm gonna miss that guy too. Don't worry, I got you covered. We'll handle it in whimsy. Alright, we're officially entering land I've not been in. I mean, it's gonna look the same, but still. And by the time we get wherever we're going, we'll have enough wood, resin, and other nonsense from these sorts of perfectly random attacks. We'll be able to build stuff. Yeah, they're even dropping stone. That's pretty cool. They kind of drop, like, house building materials as you go. It's not bad. This looked like it would have been a cave.
I have a troll. I caught a troll.
Oh, okay. Fire arrows. Light them up. Right in his face.
Yeah, I should probably use arrows too.
Yeah, he don't like me. Oh good, now we don't like you. Boosh. You fighting someone right now? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Grey Dwarf.
Okay. There's another one coming up the hill I stealth killed, so he didn't even have a chance.
Do you want this trophy?
I have no room for it. I'd have to toss a trophy for it.
Fine. I dropped a dandelion.
Ah, done.
Because the brute gave me a dandelion.
Bested. Yeah, your mace makes nice and short work. No aim. Just hit.
Whose mace? Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my dagger.
Oh, your dagger, sorry. Nice job. I'm sitting here firing arrows, and if they hit, you know, I'd take like a fifth of their health, that sort of thing. That troll's polygons are terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes. They have golden hairy butts. It's fantastic. There's a nice pic of them on Twitter. I managed to stealth right behind one of them. And, like, right behind is a simile, if you will. Oh, hold on. Let's miss him entirely. Crap.
Oh, is this a cave? We found an ogre. No, we didn't.
No. There's a brute way in the distance. Good old red eyes. And I am not hitting him. I repeat. Yeah, this guy. Oh, I got him once. I would have taken most of his health if it had been a stealth hit on this first drop. Oh, and then coming up the hill, 2-star Shaman. What color are these dudes? Blue, maybe? Anybody else? It's kind of awesome the way that their eyes glow. Ancient seed. Oh, I can actually pick that up. Oh, never mind. It's kind of neat being able to see like green or blue or red eyes from a distance and be like, oh, sweet, we got an enemy coming. Versus trolls that are massive and for some reason very quiet. Also, I jumped in the air at the same time that you jumped and you pushed me up and I lost fall damage from it.
Oh, wow. No. I was trying to boost you.
Boost! Boost! Yeah, the eye colors are a really cool feature. Green is these shamans and their healers. You really want to do something about the healers. Ooh, 29 bow skill. The blue ones are like just sort of reg gray dwarves, but they can be of a couple of different varieties, so they're not always. They're not called dwarflings. What are they called? Gelflings? No. Do they have an eye color? Maybe yellow?
Grey dwarves?
Well, the dwarf, the
yeah,
lessers.
yellow.
Yeah, I guess they're yellow eyes. We don't see them too often in this part of the forest. Ooh, what are you fighting? Yeah.
Shamans.
Bested. Oh, I don't have any stamina. I ran to you. You're on your own. I got here all out of breath. I'm sorry. Like literally all out of breath. Ooh. Cave with skelly remains. I have no ability to pick those up unless I toss things. Here, how about this? I'll toss an ancient seed at you. And then we'll go like this. Whoa. Playing video games, but something 14 something Trexel. Whoa, with the sub. Buddy, thank you so much and enjoy your Rocket League, man. Yeah, I'm spying on you. I keep tabs, my peeps. Buddy. Oh, and the lurk too. Look at that. The lurk. What am I saying? The lurk. The emotes. I was looking at that Mario with the heart. He's super cute. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for the hype too. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Was this already here or did you just put this here? Have you been here before?
No, I just put it here.
Nice. Okay, good.
Can you toss me some stones though?
Yeah, give me a sec. We got a dude down here. I'm going to miss a whole bunch of him, though. And then I'm going to shoot you. And get you right in the butt with an arrow. Stones? You don't have the stones. There, other side of the thistle.
Yeah.
It's probably too many.
Yeah, I only needed one at that point. Because we kept fighting those guys.
No? Oh, well, there, you get all of them. Ooh, I'm getting warmer. 14 months in a row, buddy. Wow. Oh, look at that. Resting comfort 3. We should put a chair down and then we'll each get like a proper resting bonus.
I was going to put a couple beds. We can set our spawn here. You got to move though.
Oh, hey, behind you. Get
Be able to claim that bed.
wrecked. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's my bed.
Alright. We're good.
Sweet. Yeah, somewhere where you set up a little like cave place like this. There's a treasure chest behind the workbench and I can't reach to the treasure chest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I tried. I'm furiously jumping around and I can't do it.
That must be one of the first ones I made because I always put the treasure chest like right here now, like outside the cave.
Yeah, yeah. I've noticed you've got a pretty good place for it. Do you have room for flint?
Nah. I see some blue lights in the distance here.
Cool. Chest has coins, feathers. It's under the stairs here. You have room for stuff?
Yeah, I'll take the valuables.
Sweet.
You want to take, can you grab the feathers?
I can't. Well, no, hold on. What do I have? Oh, I'll trade it for a Grey Dwarf trophy. We don't need those.
Let me carry all the heavy stuff also.
Oh, yeah, you've got... Right. Stone? There.
Stone and wood, basically.
Yeah.
Toss at me.
Then you can also have, like, this guy. You can probably have the Grey Dwarf eyes. Do you have skeletal remains on you?
No, I gave you all mine.
Okay, cool. I'll keep those. Tight. I've got 2 spaces. Nothing too heavy. I should eat stuff. I perpetually have 53 blueberries on me. We don't care.
Right. I forgot to mark that troll cave on my map. Hold on.
Oh, I don't think I marked it either. Some days I'm great at marking crap. Where was it?
I'm just foraging. I was up the hill a bit. Up a hill.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought it was along this way. Oh, shoot. I'm just rando shooting. Yeah, there it is. Thought I was dragging Grey Dwarves to us. Oh, I guess currently it thinks there's a bed there, so I would have known where it was.
Yeah. So, the other thing I could do...
Troll cave. Yes. Oh! And we can go home and drop stuff off.
Yeah, that'll take... Oh, wait. That's caps lock. If we wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't have too much to drop off, but I mean, even just dropping off a little bit wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, or stuff in the chest. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Go through the portal, literally drop it on the ground, and we'll sort it later.
Oh, that's not bad.
I was actually thinking of having like a... You know, actually, it's in my basement, so it's even better.
Oh, shoot, yeah. So yeah, skeletal remains, feathers. You can have my pine cone.
Hold Alt and click on it, and you'll just launch it.
Oh, cool, really?
Or hold Control and click it, sorry.
Control and click and it just yeets it?
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that. Sweet, that was perfect. Then from here, yeah, this looks like it's gonna be super short.
Still have to mark it on my map.
Go for it. I won't bother to mark what? Oh, that's a rune on the front? Yeah, it is. I won't bother to mark this little stone structure because it's too close to the cave, but
yeah, I never marked them. I don't know.
Yeah.
They never seemed significant to me.
I just thought at some point we might have the ability to harvest them and it'd be pretty cool to know where they are. I don't mark them if they're barely even any walls. Like 2 level of brick and nothing else. No worries. But something that tall I would have. It's got a wood roof. It's got something going on for it.
Who are these guys up here?
Oh yeah.
They're fighting each other.
Are they?
Yeah. Go help out.
Yeah.
Let's help
Oh,
out
there's
both
skellies fighting. I couldn't tell who they were. Okay. Oh, I stealth got the guy in the background.
Nice.
I can't normally one-shot those guys. Do we want to take this dungeon now? Just get it out of the way?
Yeah, let's do it. So we can always set up a portal at the next spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to ping that.
We can empty this place and then we can send all the cores and crap home.
Yeah, because we still don't have a ton of cores.
Yeah.
Let's go left.
Sure. Oh, behind?
What, a wraith?
No,
Yes.
just a 1-star skelly came up right behind me.
Okay. This guy was a rancid remains too, so like a hardcore skelly.
Yeah, these guys are tough. Okay, not bad. And it's a door behind us? Yeah, so we're good behind us.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just a wide open... Oh, bone pile. We don't really need these. Yeah.
Yeah. We want skeletons, we can go to the swamp.
Oh, and also, since we're not worried about... Nice.
How about...
What up?
I'll let you grab Surtling cores
Okay.
and bone fragments.
Sounds good. And you'll grab other stuff?
Yeah. I mean, help me find it. I don't know if I'm going to spot it all. Sometimes they're...
No, that's
Especially
true.
with your light, actually, you're way better finding these things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, anything that's on the ground. Like glinty style, no ish. I'll just go. I wanna. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I wanna double check anywhere. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, I'm using my axe. That's amateur.
Rancid.
Downtown. These don't produce anything particularly unique, do they? This is
the
just
growth.
okay.
As far as I've seen.
Yeah, all right.
You never know though. Once they get to the 2 and 3 star versions.
Yeah.
Really, you can grab those arrows from the chest.
I can't believe I did one of these dungeons that had not a single core in it. And then this room had 4.
Are you collecting the mushrooms?
Oh, I hadn't yet.
Okay, because I only have 2. So I thought
Yeah.
maybe you were.
No, I haven't picked a single one. I normally only notice them because of my... Is it this way? Yeah. This way? Yeah. Because of the darkness. So I'm not actually noticing them with how bright it is.
Well, I've been picking them up. I just only had 2, so I thought maybe you were grabbing them.
Yeah. No, I didn't see any out that way either, so that's good. Straight ahead. Settling call. House settling. And we've tried mining some of the nonsense that's in here. So, ruby on the floor.
Oh, is there?
There is.
Yeah. Okay, I need to eat.
I should possibly do that too, maybe? Oh no, I guess, no, yeah, blueberries. And mushrooms. Coins. I took amber. I don't know if that's something that you should be having.
Yeah, I've got amber, pearls, rubies, and coins on me.
Ah, okay. So then here and here. There's rubies and a ruby and an amber. Mushroom. Whoa. And an upstairs? Thanks for picking that for me, dude. Whoa.
That's new.
Yeah. Legit never seen anything like this. Okay. A
Another door.
door or upstairs?
Let's go. Yeah, I guess we're going up.
Good guess. This
Skeletal
is
remains back
skelly
there.
remains. Yeah, done. And then clearly something big behind here. Oh, behind you. That dude. Oh, yes. Oh. Coins. Cores. Fantastic. Oh, this was good. This had a lot going on. And then having the having the brightness is extra. And then this door, yeah, we've never seen this kind of a layout. This is nice. This is the third bone pile.
Yeah. I didn't realize they could have more than one.
Yeah. And then all of the, there, you've got coin pile in the chest, all the rubies, all the, wow. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. Skelly didn't know I did it. Right? Like, sometimes you come in and you're almost ambushed by the skellies, but I think in this case, they were probably having a night off and we came in and ruined their day. Whoa. I found the way out. I think we're done in here.
Yeah, we saw it all.
Wow. Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft. So, let's go back to stealthy hat instead of vision hat. And we're already kind of wrapping back around. Okay.
Are we? Oh yeah, we so are.
Yeah. There's not going to be a lot to this part of the trek then. That's all right. That's all right. At least we catalog it.
Yeah.
Find out if there's things. Oh, rando skelly right here.
That means there's something nearby.
That's what I was thinking. And there's blue mist right around this little puddle.
Yeah, it could be remnant from the dungeon we just cleared too, I think.
No, that's true.
Might be close enough.
But like,
Oh, do you have carrot seeds on you?
do I have who knows?
Carrot seeds or some. Maybe I can give you something.
Yeah, I can take stuff. There we go. Carrot seeds and deeds. Whoa. Oh, hi there. I did not see that guy coming. What is all of this?
Oh, look at this. Look how hidden this is.
Yeah, give me a sec. Is there anything I can toss? Oh, one wood. Come on over for a piece of wood. Yeah, just some raw meat here and lots of it.
Oh.
I think. Oh, and then leather scraps. Never mind. We're good. We're good.
Some bone fragments here.
Ooh, yeah. This one's okay.
This one tree is really hiding it.
And we'll go Donjon. Dunjuan. There we go. We going in?
Yeah, we already have like, we're already carrying all the stuff from the side, so might as well.
Yeah.
Carry more of it. Add to the stack.
Carry on, my wayward son. To the left. Oh yeah, hold on. Vision hat. Zoo. I should be throwing hands and getting me some unarmed skill. I should be just walking around behind and throwing hands. Somebody can pick that up in a minute. Where did you? Oh, there you are. Whoosh. I get nicely turned around in here. Just like instantly nicely turned around in here. Oh.
There's a few of them in here.
Yeah, there are. Oh, hold on. No. Don't catch hands. There we go. I think that's it. Okay. Woo! I love the exclamation above skeletons. Even the game is like, surprise, skeleton. Just so you know. And something that they did. Actually, yeah, that looks really funny when you say it. You walk around with an exclamation for a couple. Oh, when you shout it. Hold on. There, puts your name and it. So like, it's definitely like, hey, by the way, if you were curious, who's shouting this?
It doesn't actually put it on your head though.
Oh no, you're right. The shout stays wherever you shouted. Hold on. So like, I shouted over there. Anyway, way over there. Center stage. Oh, dude. Backing up. Yeah, this guy, he doesn't really care for my arrows. He's all like, yeah, I don't mind them. I don't mind them. Oh, and I should eat stuff. And I should probably be eating sausages since we're engineering.
Yeah, we can always get more sausage.
Always get more sausage. There's a sausage party joke somewhere, I'm sure of it.
I was trying to set you up.
That's what she said. Empty?
Yeah, I'm just deleting everything now. Trying to keep it unexciting for you.
There. Keep me on me toes.
I am leaving skeletal remains.
You are.
And sterling cores.
You are. Thank you.
I'm just taking all the treasure.
I feel. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm letting you take all the combat. There we
Treasure.
Yeah, and Poils. Poils. Okay, nothing in here. Except mushrooms.
And you.
And me. Officially, I am the treasure in that room. Just kidding, I'm the treasure in this room. No, just kidding, I'm the treasure in this room. And wait, was this only a 2-star?
Whoa.
Hold on, I've got a pick. We'll get through. We'll get through.
But there's always a door here.
I know! What is going on with suddenly the layouts are whack?
Maybe somebody's family didn't die, so they didn't get a crypt.
Oh, there we go. This was a very short family for the day. But where are we gonna put all our skeletons? Our skeletons need somewhere to be. Oh. That sounds like aggro already.
One pile.
One pile. Thank you. Skulking. Skulking. Alright, no more skulking. We are at a short peninsula. With a boar. Even running, we can kind of go half past things like boar and deer in our stealth gear. And they don't really notice us.
You wanna come? I can give us a shout. Now that we're in meadows.
Ah, do it. Shouted them apart. Fuss. Rhoda. Fools. With our shout, we can go, we use 60% less stamina for both running and jumping. Which we like running and we like jumping. So, you know, we shout about it. Shouted them apart.
Yeah, I'm a level 29 jumper.
Ooh. Hold on, I want to get this little bit of the valley up ahead. Ooh, meadow music.
I'm just following the list.
Shout. Shout.
Let it all out, man.
See, if I say part of it and you say the other part, I don't think that we get pegged in the DMC anus.
That's right.
Know what
But
I mean,
it's in the
Jellybean?
chat, so I don't know.
Right?
Chat.
Yeah, Wild Straub is gonna get a hey. You can't do that. Hey. Hey. You can't do that. No. Oh, is there to-doings ahead?
It was a neck.
Wait, I'm a level 37 runner.
No.
That's
Right?
kind of whack. I will point out that my pinky hurts. Get my entire life DMCA'd. That's pretty much it. Hey, you found another novello. Another short story. By those people with funny writing. This land is hard and wild, but we are who brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveller, in the gifts before you. The good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Oh god, I'm getting attacked. Piss off, Grey Dwarf, I'm trying to read. Alright. Yeah, this just wrapped, didn't it? Just wrapped around. And then, like, way out there is Giant Woe. Sounds like you're reading about the Holy Hand Grenade. And it was good.
Oh, 2-star boar.
2-star boar?
Oh, he's running.
Is he running towards me?
He's running at me.
He's running at you. Oh, and then that dude's chucking crap at you. Done.
I can't take any of his or her meat.
Oh, but we found a farm.
It's got an amber and some flint.
Gold. Does it have any gold? It doesn't have any gold. Amber in this chest.
Hi, Amber.
How's it going? At this point, our north has been minor bunk, unless we want to farm up the mats to make a boat and just go, hey, I wonder what's really far north.
Oh, you've finished. Oh, I don't have much further to go before I complete my circuit.
Oh, right. You've got this little bit down here?
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, what were you saying?
We could build a boat, head up to that troll cave where we've got our bed currently. That's the most north, and just sail straight. Sail true.
I think this portal here should be around the same distance. We can just book it there. We still have 50 seconds of Ecther power.
Oh, done and done. Ike there. Oik there. Piss off. You too, piss off. Swing my mace at you. Yeah, I came up from... Wait, do I have room for raspberries? Oh, I don't. I'm just taking them off the branch. I'm a jerk like that. Just picking raspberries, dropping them at the...
I can carry raspberries.
Well, they're, here. It was just a small patch. I wouldn't go back for them, but...
Yeah, they'll still be there next time we come by.
That's the hope. Oh, fuck up some neck on the way by. Oh, yeah. Because I'm badass like that. No, I'm still swinging a bronze mace. Realistically, I'd like some skill in that department as well. So while having unarmed is fantastic, who doesn't want better, more efficient ways to fist people? Oh, Jill, what is going on? They'll be there for you later indeed. We've sort of noticed that. We've kind of... I noticed it because when I was doing bow training, I just shoot stuff in the distance. And then later on, I'm like, ooh, feathers. So it's kind of neat. So far, it works out. How are you? How are you? How's it been? And what are you fighting? You are always so far ahead of me. You don't hold your shift button until you're completely depleted and then continue to hold it, do you? You're not a ponce.
Then I let go and wait for it to recharge.
That's
Also, my
weird.
run
That's just
skill,
whack. What are you talking?
I'm a pretty good runner.
Yeah.
46.
Yeah, Jill, I'm floored with some of the mechanics of this game. The fact that you can just throw something out and find it eons later is just really neat. There's a couple of really cool things about this game that's just magical that way. It's grand. We're in a realm run by Kurtz, in fact. This is his server. But we've both been progressing through. We're joined occasionally, though not tonight, by our buddy Wilhelm, who has progressed beyond us in his own fun server. I have no stamina. I am here literally to cheer you on. I showed up with applause, but I don't even have enough stamina for that. No, stop moving! Both of you. I promise I'm good with a bow. It's pretty fun. I think overall I like Arc better, but this is a good one too. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't actually played Arc. But I know just enough people who enjoy it. To know it's got something good going in there for it. I like buildy, crafty games. Come on, out of my inventory. Let's go up. There we go. You love taming dinos? Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Oh, you're firing off your like good arrows.
That's the only arrows I got.
You only have flaming arrows?
Yeah.
I think I love it. I mean, what else is resin for?
Yeah. Resin feathers.
Yeah, I guess resin and feathers are easy, plus they, you know, light up our life. I still just shoot regular wood arrows. They do enough damage. Sometimes it's 2 shots, sometimes it's 3, but for the most part. Where are we?
Yeah, I figured I don't use my bow enough.
Yeah, you might as well have the good stuff.
We're here.
We are here. It looked semi-familiar. Good stuff. Let's go drop some of our crap off. Are we going to try maybe going west then instead? Or do you want to try boating it north? What do you think is our best?
Yeah, if we want to stay on land, west is our only option now.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, jeez.
If you want to try out the seas, then where did this come from?
I know. What is up? Like, did you
Oh, you know what?
you yeeted this from your basement?
Yeah, it must have popped up from my basement.
Holy.
There too.
Okay. Let's.
It wasn't big enough.
Arduous process of putting all of our crap away. Oh, hold on. I'm stuck in the chairs.
That's what I can. Fill up my current stacks. Should go to the basement first. That way you top off your stacks and don't have to sort it twice.
I know, but I have too many things already. Like I'm at 50 bone fragments, you know, stuff like that. 2 stacks of Surtling cores. Where are we even keeping crap like that? I don't have that. Oh, feathers. They go in the end. Jeez.
We haven't really had excess Surtling cores.
No, but our boner bag is huge right now. Hard Antler has to live elsewhere. It's gonna live up in deer troll hide. It's technically a deer. The rest of this is Surtling cores, crap I need, and I need to like cook up food. Proper cook up food.
There's the cooked food in your house.
Yeah, but we've been running really low on it. I guess no, I guess yeah, we're still using. Hold on, I'll see what we've got.
I pretty much carry a stack, like a bunch of sausages, and then whatever
Okay.
sausage, blueberries, and red mushrooms is mostly what I've been surviving off of.
Yes, I still eat haunches though, like the cooked meat. I eat that stuff, blueberries and mushrooms. So
I've been leaving the raw meat.
yeah, for stews and stuff,
For
right?
other recipes, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well I'll start carrying sausages, and we'll go with that. And then, sorry, where are we keeping cores? Do we have a place for cores? Are we keeping them in? No, maybe the.
Place.
We do now.
They're-
The
They were in spooky shit.
They were, but I'm putting them in the valuables box in the amphitheater. You know, that little fun area. Yeah. We'll keep it there for now. Oh, and carrot seeds. Where are we keeping? They're in seeds, aren't
Where
they?
they are? I think they're with all of our. I think they're in this cart here. No.
And they're not in that cart. They might have been. They might have been at one point. No idea. We've also been using them, so. But we have, what do we have? 14 of them now?
Is that how many we got?
Mm-hmm. So it's probably okay to keep them. Hold on, just to be sure. Yeah, 14 of them. I'm going to go down to the basement and maybe see if I left a bunch of crap. Yeah, there we go. Nothing too major, but it's nice to get rid of the things that we dropped off in your basement. Right. Hold on. Am I sitting with this thing right in my face? I think I am. Ancient seed. Bones. Man, remember when skeletal remains were tough? When they were something that we were like looking for all the time and oh, I would love to have more of and blah blah blah, and now half a bag full.
We even thought to farm them.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the same thing about troll hides.
No, that's true. I used to go on like, yeah, I just go hunting for trolls, and now kind of a surplus. I think that's going to happen with a lot of stuff in this game. I've heard from a few people that are slightly ahead of us that they just don't even stop for a lot of things. That's okay.
Their world sparkles.
Yeah, pretty much. Boosh. There, one log. Check it out. We'll see that thing from space. Portal out to the west and then head out west.
Oh, I gave you. Sorry.
Really?
I gave you my Certling cores. Where did you say you put them? Oh, in the treasure? Okay.
Yeah, they're the treasure of the amphitheater.
I forgot that 2 of them were actually.
Oh, they're for.
Ones for my portal.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So I'll make sure to grab those up.
Yeah, no big.
Okay, I'm good.
Solid. Solid. I fought off a forest is moving moment in this place. Oh, and there's a forge down here if you need to.
Is there a workbench here?
Yep, right behind me.
Alright, I always have trouble finding it, and then I find it.
Do we have enough to build a bed here for you? I need 3 wood to do that. Hold on.
Yeah, there's a stack of wood in here.
Oh, is there? Sweet. What do you mean we're prepared? That's ridiculous. Sweet. Might as well get you a place to stay as well.
I like being able to spawn nearby.
Yeah.
Did I?
Hold on. Let's hope that you can reach. Yeah, that bed. Floaty bed. Yeah, I sat up here and I shot arrows out at everybody. Defended against moving. I don't think I touched my bed though. Hold on, let me make sure I'm spawning here. There we go. Solid. And not carrying anything too much. Let's find out what's west. Ready for a shout?
Mm-hmm.
Shouted him about. Done. So we're going into Dank Forest, no big. From Dank Forest, no big. And Kurds and I both have a similar method where we're looking to go like along a perimeter and follow any water that we find. Not as concerned.
This is where I fought the troll.
Ah, hence the like felled tree.
Yeah.
Nice. Lots of broken land here. And lots of tin. Tons of tin. And some bloobs. I could eat another bite. There we go. Let's get some sausage in us. Sausage. There's another one right down there. Those dudes will travel in a pack of like upwards of 5. It's a bit much. Ooh, skellies. Whoa. Like a committee of?
Oh wow.
A committee. We're just hanging out. They were discussing next strategy and I just 3-shot the crew. That was well done. I don't think there's anything in here. Whoa.
I like trying to look under the floorboards.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to do the same. Some things. Oh.
What is?
These dudes.
Oh, this is why the skeletons were acting weird.
That's
I think we were
probably
trying to find something that wasn't us.
this was the strategy they were discussing. They weren't currently in a how do we defend against maces as well. No, don't dodge me.
Touch me too.
It's getting a little good at that. It's like drunk foo. I'm hearing still some growls maybe.
I hear crows.
There's a growl.
Oh, what is that?
Like, is somebody in the wall? Yeah, and there's occasionally like a strike go off.
I've seen them in a boulder before.
Yeah. I wonder if he's just like in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's spawned inside something. That's amazing. Can we let you out? Yeah, once in a while, like the ground gets hit where I'm standing. I don't think I've lost any health to him yet. That's funny. Coal. And not much else. Oh, where am I? There we go. Oh, hold on. Chest is under. Oh, do you want some flint head arrows? There's 6 in the box, and I don't have a space for them. They're good to fire. Get your arrow skill up.
Try to use those up.
Yeah, pick them first. Put them ahead of your fire arrows, and pick them first.
What's this up here? There's a deer hide hanging out of the tower.
Oh, too funny. We've got a maker over here on the other side.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Well, don't do that. I need your help killing this maker.
Maybe I'm good enough at jumping to get out. Oh, oh I got it. I was good enough at jumping.
I think I'm doing damage to it. There it goes. Are you good?
Yeah.
Took half this guy's health because it was a stealth shot. I love it. Beauty. Well, we cleaned that out. Ancient seed. The deer too. The deer are very much like, what the F? Deer. Now, is this just really skinny?
It's a lake.
Oh, it is. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Tons of tin. I'm floored by the amount of tin. This is great.
I think tin is just every single coast in
Yeah.
the Dank Forest has tin.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it's because we mined it.
Shield. You went for a bit of a flight. Get out of here. See, hold on. Get up on that log. Get up there. Walk around, walk to the thing, stand on the end, look all badass. Get knocked off by curds. Skill points. You pick those feathers up way later. Now, what is out here? Look at that. 4 of them in a row of tin ore.
Yeah, it's wild.
You gonna try to get those feathers?
Yeah.
Oh, troll.
Where?
Would be here. Yeah, look at that patch of blonde groin goodness coming out of him. We're gonna take him?
Yeah, it's out of energy.
Yeah, that's true. Lots of energy. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Double staggered.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the forest behind him. There, I hit him in the bum after he was...
So did I. We both took off one extra shot. You know, just cause.
Just cuz. Yeah, that was not bad. I'll go grab some troll bum. Oh, can you grab some coins?
Yep.
Done. What kind of a haul did we get coin-wise from him, do you know?
That time we got 20.
20 coins? Fish bait costs 10. That's not huge.
Yeah, but if you consider that trolls respawn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're not like treasure chests that don't.
Yeah.
They respawn, but like not a massive
Yeah.
respawn rate.
And they're pretty easy to kill. I don't know. I
That
see
they
them all
are.
the time.
No,
Places
that's true. I used to hunt them, so I kind of felt like that for a while they were scarce, and then now that I don't need them anymore, you stumble upon them all the time.
Yeah. And I still have like periods of time where I just don't run into any.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true. I often find them when I'm just like haphazardly walking through, like I'm not looking too far ahead and I stumble right into one. Considering how massive they are, I think that's one of my favorite ways to find them. Look at you thinking to pick up lubes.
Oh, it's colorful. It's not green.
It's been
So
a
I take it.
bit since we saw a dungeon.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything out here yet.
Yeah, this has been...
Let's see. Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
marked
wait.
any-
There's some blue over here, though.
Could just be fog.
Yeah, I think it is just fog, but it's like a particularly pretty blue. No. Just fog.
It's just the skyline. Oh, this fog here.
Yeah, like it's super foggy right here. Like this rock looks like that it's something good. It's magic. It keeps tigers away. Something like that. But yeah, there's even a bit of blue up ahead here. It's not too bad.
Yeah, when you see like the dungeon or tower, oh, there's a troll pad.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's fighting stuff already.
Nice. I love when that
Fighting
happens.
a tower. He took a big chunk out of that tower. Smack my bum.
Oh, hold on. Light him up. They're so big.
Let's get hit by a tree.
Yeah, you did. Staggered. Okay, hold on. There he goes. Right in there.
Wow, look at this.
Right in there. I got some of the troll stuff. Yeah, look at all the glitteries. I can't take the head. Hold on.
Do I have troll head?
No, I do now. Do you want that deer hide? Oh, you're giving me deer hide.
Here, let me give you a bunch of things and see what sticks.
See what sticks. I have coal. Would you like my coal?
I'd walk over that.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah,
nothing?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
very
take,
full.
How
Do you want
much
my-
gold is it?
6.
Take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah?
Troll
Oh,
hide.
I threw it over there.
Wait, do you have troll hide?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, damn, yeah. I have 10 now. Cool.
I'm on my last sausage.
What? I have 19 of them, plus I have cooked meat. I should keep eating my cooked meat, because it's taking up an entire slot. Whoa, this is a glittery tower.
Yeah, this is what the troll did to it.
No kidding. That's all stone, isn't it?
He
I'm
took out
picking
the
up-
entire stair structure too. Yeah, it's all stone and wood.
That's amazing. Yeah, he just flattened this.
No,
Can't
nice
reach that
natural
wood up
light.
there. Oh, there we go. I got some of it. Wow. He did not like that stone structure. I've seen them fight like skellies and crap, but I don't think I've ever seen them just be like, hey, I don't like this building and decide to ruin it. That's amazing. Shout. These are the things I... Okay.
You can.
Following the shore. Oh, the thistle had like a green glow through a whole bunch of the nearby plants, and I thought we were getting something cool. And it's just a bare thistle. We are kind of in proper new lands, like other side of this big lake, which we can't really see across too easily, so that's not bad.
Lots of Grey Dwarf.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I'm just missing them all. Using good arrows. Alright, let's just go in for some hits. That was like 4 arrows and I didn't hit anybody, so. Start getting our aim back, jeez. Oh, he stopped before I could hit.
I'd like to find a nice camp sometime. Wow, so many deer hide here.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, some place that we thought we'd be able to set up shop. Maybe a not so half wrecked tower. Oh, skellies, which makes for a dungeon.
We haven't been in a dungeon yet, have we?
No. 1-star skelly. Thank you. I think I shot you with that arrow. There we go.
You gotta stop shooting me.
I'm trying my best. Dungeon. First one of these in ages.
Oh,
Done.
here it is.
Gion.
Can see
Yeah.
through the fog.
I like the way the fog has that, like, layer effect on it. Look at that. That's really well done.
My inventory's pretty full here.
Yeah, should we portal home? Dandelion.
I was hoping to find a nice place to set up a camp to do that.
Yeah, we can't really put any... Oh, I went in here. I didn't have to hit E.
Because I don't have any free stacks. Let me try to give you some things.
Okay.
See what happens here.
Nope. 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 You're giving me some of the things I gave you.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't thinking too hard about it. I was just...
No, yeah, just tossing.
I got rid of one thing.
Hey, there you go.
That's not enough for this dungeon. All
No.
right, new plan.
We could just, like, build a small little thing right here. Whoa. I think I have enough wood just to even throw down a...
What you do?
Hold on.
Oh, you have wood? You should be giving me the wood.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, no, I have a full stack.
Yeah, I have 19. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You don't even need a roof to build a portal.
Yeah, just to fix our stuff we do, but yeah. And then tag us up.
That makes it super easy. I didn't realize it was that easy.
Yeah. Oh, and an item prevents me from teleporting. Hold on. I have 2 tin. There.
Awkward.
Agreed. I'm all like, what?
I'll go grab some more sausage, and then I'll meet you back there. Sausage and yeah, that's all I need.
You and you and you. I don't need my resin. Perfect. Back we go. Yeah, being able to control click that stuff out of there is amazing. None of my gear is too broken that I should have fixed it, so that's good.
I think I sucked something in on my way out the portal. No, I'm good.
I'm inside already.
Okay.
Just getting things set up. We have 3 doors. They're all closed. Beautiful. Ooh.
That's a ghost.
Oh boy. Hold on. Shoot arrows. Go. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm hitting you half the time. Circling calls. Look at how circling they are. Nothing else of value? No. Okay.
Okay.
Except that mushroom.
Another
Ooh.
ghost.
Pretty neat. There's an okay amount of diversity in this. Yeah, the ghost is one of the weirdest things. I'm not even sure where to shoot. Map location already added. Why do we have 2 elders now? Are there literally 2 elders? Like on our map we
Everywhere.
okay.
We have two Ecthers too.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Ecther doesn't show up on my map as anything other than just altar though. And I think it's because that's what I marked him as. But I guess, yeah, there's 2 or 3 altars out there. It's just
I
the
think
elder
as
and
we-
there's 2 of the elders.
Yeah, it's just you can spawn them at the Elder Shrine.
Yeah. Coins for you?
There could be hundreds of them out there.
Yeah. And you got the little ambery goodness. Fantastic. Yeah, the layouts in here are kind of awesome. Do we go out? No, not this way. Yeah, out here? Yeah, there we go. Are you new places?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I thought we did this branch. I was ready to move on.
I'm literally just following the left-hand wall.
I think when I do these by myself, I follow the right.
Yeah, I do right sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
This time I followed your lead, you went left, so I went left.
I think it's because we went left on the very first one we did. We both changed like precedent-ish. So I've just been kind of going with. I think my very first few of these, the right path was already open. That's ominous looking. Yeah, weird. Some of the things just look like you'd be able to mine them. Yeah, I think I'm just throwing arrows away. I feel like you're doing pretty much all of the work in here. There, I got that guy. I mean, I'm getting cool loot, but still. I don't think that counts. I don't think that's the way I'm helping. Coins in the middle of this little pile.
I just forget to check these piles.
Yeah, yeah. They sometimes have just something in the very middle. Tough to see it. Well, that was a smaller haul, but 8 cores. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. And we're making good progress over here, but it's all still just dank forest. Whoa. I have no skills today. I just have no skills. All of my archery is gone.
Oh, I just found a pile of coins right here.
Neat. Oh, whoa. I'm getting attacked. These blokes. I'm just handing them my arrows all politely. Would you like to take these from me? They're free. I'm giving them away, and I'm nice about it.
Is that my level 30 jump?
Whoa.
I wanna go to this
Yeah.
island.
Going to that island? But what if we drown on the way? Swimming is so... There needs to be a lot of quality of life added to swimming. There we go. I wanted to shoot that bird, but I didn't have anything ready for it.
Oh wow, my inventory's already full.
Really? Oh, I've got 1 space. I somehow picked up coins though, so I've got stuff that you could be having.
Okay. I thought I saw you pick up some coins that I tried
Hold
to
on.
avoid.
I don't have wood. I do have frags. A Skelly trophy. Yeah, I think we can head back to mainland. This would have been a real cool place for a dungeon. Oh, there's part of a boat.
Grab it.
I don't think I've ever seen just part of a boat out here. Like, actual.
Yeah.
We've seen
That's
ruins of buildings. We've seen ruins of...
This is only the second time I've seen this.
Wow.
This is where I said I found the coins. There's actually a chest right here.
Oh, there is too. Hey, that's kind of cool. All right. That's actually a pretty cool detail. Oh, and actually we finished that dungeon. Yeah. Ooh, mushrooms. I've been kind of low on these. The deer make the weirdest sounds in this. They sound like geese.
Mushrooms.
Yep, indeed. They're all I have the stamina for. I am simply waving at you while you deal with that guy. And I banked on him moving forward and he stopped before my arrow. I'm just terrible with the bow today. Is that carrot seeds there?
Yep.
Nice. In the daylight, it's tough to tell those between and thistle. From like a little bit of the distance, the way thistle has a bit of a glow.
Some dwarves up there. Gray dwarves.
Yeah.
They doing anything? No, they're just
Getting
chilling.
their asses handed to them. Maybe. Just kidding. I'm going to narrowly miss them and make them fear projectiles without actually inflicting harm. That's how it's done. Troll cave. Nothing else that I can see being protected.
I like Troll Cave.
Yeah. Set this up on the map. There.
Oh, there's
Okay.
this tower as well. There's a skelly tower here.
Oh, jumping. Yeah, indeed. Oh, this one's got like a little balcony looking thing. I'm going to show this guy some arrows too. Check them out. Aren't they neat?
Bone fragments in here.
That one almost hit you. Thanks, man. I'll let you do the combat thing since you're actually hitting stuff. I think that's clever from a battle standpoint.
Yeah.
Any chests or anything up there?
I do not see one. No, I think we're good.
But I'm up here for the bone frags. Do we want to move in?
I was going to set up a little camp in the troll cave.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He already has a roof.
It does. I like when I come across those troll caves of yours out in the world. I can see, like, there's a little bed. It's for curds.
Actually, I'm gonna set my spawn point here, in case something bad happens while we're out here.
No, that's a good idea. I don't mind having that access if we've got it. Do you need additional wood?
Probably fine, but you can give me your... Actually, no, we're gonna set up a portal here.
Oh yeah, then never mind.
I do need some stones. Do you have stone?
I do not. I do, however, have 2 tin. I will not be able to portal. There we go. Just gonna scout while you're setting things up.
Sure.
Get a little bit of, hey, what's up here? This takes me a bit away from the...
Oh, I am short of wood. You gave me all your wood too, didn't you?
Yeah, I just picked 2 up from the area, though. We follow the coast usually. So it's not bad to go kind of inward and away from... Oh, I found some mountain. Nice.
Oh, the first new feature we've seen.
yeah, it's been pretty much dank forest with smatterings of meadow ever since we left. I mean, if dank forest had a little bit more for it, we would be just rolling in this. How much wood did you need?
8. I've got a tree here though that I'm cutting up, so
Nice.
we're good.
I usually don't bother with trees. I find they take too long, but these little shrub things will get you 1 or 2 pieces of wood. And they're a 1-hit with our sticks.
Oh, I can't carry core wood. I figured I'm going to set up a portal anyway, so I might as well throw a stack of tree
Yeah. Well, here, I'll grab all the core wood. I'll just absorb that into my body as I run. Thanks. There, I took the far one this time. Boosh. An item prevents you from teleporting. Just kidding, it's 2 items.
How do you solve that? Are you just gonna keep carrying that tin?
Sure. Well, technically, I throw it on the ground, I come in and I yeet a bunch of things.
Oh, no, I don't need those certling cores. Somehow I had 2 extra certling cores.
Arrow.
Things are falling into me.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen.
I need a better bin.
Yeah. We sort of need, like, we need to have a portal called dumpster. And then that way when we make a portal and we call it dumpster, we're overlooking a small pit. And then that way you can just empty your stuff into the pit.
That'd be perfect.
The adventurer's pit. That would be okay.
It would be like a pit into the warehouse. And then next time you walk into the warehouse, you have to
yeah.
it all up.
Well, yeah, like the warehouse could be centered around a giant column, and you portal to the top of the column and just throw your stuff in, and it all comes down to the bottom, and then at the bottom somebody else can just sort it.
Then we hire a sorting gnome.
Yes. We'll get ourselves a little house elf. There is nothing at all wrong with this. I think ethically it has to be a robot.
No, I just pay them well enough, and
I guess maybe if they're staff, they get to help vote on, you know, legislation.
maybe give them room and board.
That sort of thing. Maybe a nice sock. Whoa! Do we have a brick house raid coming in? Good sir. Welcome. Hold on a sec. I'm going to flip over to some just chat for a half moment. How has it been? I'm getting pelted by a Grey Dwarf while we talk. Brick, what is going on? Hold on. I don't even have a weapon out. Okay, well. While I'm being attacked. Welcome, Raiders. How's it going? I am enjoying some Valheim. Were you playing this as well tonight? I think you were you not? Hold on. There we go. How is? Oh, beautiful, buddy. Beautiful. Look at that. Everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. We are probably not as far ahead as you are. You just beat the second boss and found swamp. Okay, check this out. We, all the way down here, have this pocket-sized swamp. I'm zoomed in as far as we can go. We put a house, and we've got a little temple, but, like, that's our whole area, and we haven't found any more swamp. Just this. So, like, that's kind of what we're doing. We're headed to the north, and we got blocked. So then we headed down the west, and now we're headed back north. Like, it's just crazy. So I think you've gotten a decent clip further. We've been kind of trying for it. Your swamp was on another island? Yeah, that's what we're thinking too. We crossed over this tiny little, like, there used to be a whole bunch of tin in this area, but, like, yeah. And you had to get a boat. We've got the, what is it now? This boat? The Carve. The Carve. Kurds and I, it's actually Kurd's server. We're both running around. He's normally our bronze tanky style. But we both decided to rock troll gear and arrows and daggers and go just on a bit of an excursion. I'm missing with everything. I've been essentially showing all of the enemies my dagger or my arrows. Yeah, I've not piloted the Carve, but I love the fact that it has storage. And what is going on that there's this many Grey Dwarves here?
I think they just came with this brick. Remains of a tower here.
Ah, okay. Anything in our box? So yeah, I'm loving that you're loving this game too, Brick. This is fantastic. This is such a great title. Great dwarves are everywhere. Yeah, when we were when we started off on this excursion, it was like not every 2 feet you'd find different colored eyes just coming at you. It was fantastic. It was so really well done. We've taken out a handful of trolls. We don't really need them anymore, but you know, you may as well. We're kind of just perimeter walking for now. Game is really fun. Not a builder, but you do love the exploration. Both Kurds and my buddy Wilhelm are very good builders. For example, out here, I know obviously it's just a marker, but our second house is a small village. That marker is because of the forest was moving. But we've got portals to all kinds of like different little villages, and they all have different use. They all have different purposes for us. It's really sweet. I kind of like that level of organic. And you play with buddies, right? You've got a crew. I think this game is pretty cool with a crew. Look at that rolling sea. Yeah, there's islands out there. There's all kinds of stuff out there. Are you full? Are we going home?
Well, no, I just thought
Hey.
I'd suggest it.
No worries.
I don't need to go home.
No, I'm good. I've got like eight spaces. Done. We carry like, rocking somewhere between 4 to 6 people. Whoa. We're 2 to 3. Wilhelm doesn't play too often with us, but he's got his own world and he's further ahead. Me and Kurds, we live in this world. This is our production server. This is where we get all of our nonsense taken care of. Oh yeah, all they are. Oh. Okay, and I'm normally actually not bad with the bow and arrow. I'm really not shining at all today. Not too bad. And the serenity of, like, the music is fantastic. There's another arrow for you, Kurd. Sorry about that. All right.
You know, at the end of the day, they're not hitting you.
That's 100% true. I'm kind of just showing off my arrows to them again. But I really like how you can just kind of explore. The music is pretty okay. You can get all your skill points up. And it's not taxing. Oh, you need all the health.
Yeah, I'm good. I just ate some food. Realized I hadn't done that in a bit.
I should start breaking out our stag breaker. I keep forgetting I've actually leveled this thing. Should do something about that.
Oh, this is where the coal came from.
Any chance there's somebody in here that needs a stag break? Okay. Coins and amber in the chest inside. It's under the stairs. Have you built a stag breaker yet, Brickhouse? Do you remember the first time I used the stag breaker, Kurds?
Yeah.
I just built this thing and I'd never used it before. And I was like, oh yeah, check this out. And I hit the ground and it does this. And then all of a sudden, for the first time in my experience, it says the forest is moving. And suddenly we get attacked by every Grey Dwarf in the area. And I'm like, this is a powerful weapon. Wow.
Yeah, it was like the timing was spot on.
Yeah. And were we... I wasn't recording at the time. I wasn't live. We were just playing in the afternoon. So I legit thought this weapon summoned like a gaggle of 20 things to come to your, bring your doom. Oh, and it really slows you down to run around with it.
And I didn't correct you at first.
No, because it's way too funny. Totally let me believe that I'm wielding like some sort of super weapon. Oh, a maker. Light it up. I feel cold by lighting it up. Now, do I feel cold because I did that? I'm kidding. I always feel cold. Cold inside. This goes for quite a bit. This is quite the lake. Yeah, this goes for quite a bit. I have a feeling since we're close enough to the Elder that we don't really need to boat too far to get exotic lands. Oh, skellies. Skelly?
Okay. What could it mean?
Just the one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Storyboard over here.
There is. Graphic novel. The Grey Dwarves one? Yeah. I've seen this issue before. I have that one at home. Boarded and bagged. Agent Skelly.
Where did that skeleton come from?
Yeah, that was a bit of an off. And there's a little bit of mist here.
Hold on, let's try something new.
Okay.
We don't normally do this, but let's portal home and sleep.
So we're not just in the damn dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's been a little bit dark, hasn't it? Oh, we're gonna pick up all of the crap here too, so we might as well do that.
Oh, a skeleton came at me as I was going through the portal.
Amazing. Did you bring him with? Is he coming too?
Hope so. No.
What? Ah, that would have been awesome. Oh, the bonfire's still going though. Okay, let's ditch a bunch of our things, get our sleep on. Oh, I guess actually those go in the boner's box. Yeah, the skelly heads go in the boner's box. Alright, I'm heading for bed.
Okay.
Maybe? Yeah, I'm heading for bed.
Me too.
I needed a wood for my fire.
I guess the downside to doing this is now we've reset our spawn to here instead of that ogre cave.
Oh, no, that's kind of true. That is kind of true, yeah. And if we die out there, this is a long run back.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's when you grab the boat.
There we go. That's when we boat up. I don't mind that at all.
That wouldn't be too bad of a run with the boat.
Yeah. Well, and we've only got about 10 minutes left on stream anyway, so.
Agent Skelly.
He's doing the good work. Agent Skelly is making sure that everything is okay for the rest of the Skellies. He's doing the recon. Where is your secret? There it is. I can never find your secret basement.
I made it harder to find because I grew grass around it.
Yeah, you did. It's kind of nice.
Oh, my inventory is way full. Hold on.
I ditched an okay number of my things. Oh! By the way. Oh! He's attacking our portal, so this might have been really tough for us to come back to.
Oh, that would have been...
Yeah.
And then we would have had a really hard time finding the portal scraps.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't think that's we need to do that.
He might have only been attacking it because I came through it, but like he went to attack and I saw damage come off of it, so I repaired it already.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so there's a chance he was really only going at it on me on account of that I was all like, yo. Regardless, that's a bit much. Oh. Ablo Diablo. Troll Cave.
Right there.
Yeah. Done.
Stones.
Let's put this guy on the map. Oh, this is beautiful. For those who don't know, one of the things that you need in order to build, you need a hammer. And you need that hammer in order to be able to build the bench. And then the bench, if you want it to be anything functional, has to have a roof. But this counts as a roof. This just straight up counts. So you can put a bed, you can put a workbench, and you can put a fire down, and it classifies as a house. So, Kurds figured this out a bit ago. And you can fit 2 beds, but not 3, I would imagine. So playing with 4 to 6 people.
3 if you don't mind blocking the entrance to the cave.
Right, right. But right now, I can use the workbench because there's a roof over it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to repair items.
I need 14 more wood.
Okay.
A couple beds. And then we'll have spawn points.
Yeah, in cases like this when I'm looking for wood, I don't worry about trees at this point. I look for the little shrubby bits and already felled logs. I have 15.
Okay.
There, I'll let you be buildy. I'm gonna go fill in a little bit of my map this way.
Don't forget to set your spawn.
Oh, I'm coming right back to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for, see if I can find where the skeletons are coming from.
Yeah, that's a good call. I was wondering if it was the troll cave, but they don't normally hang out at troll cave. Alright, I'm coming back. Set my spawn. Bed is too exposed.
What is it?
Tis. I'll make a new.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pair it right up beside yours. There we go. You can make them practically bunk. It's fantastic.
I found it as I got hit by a skeleton. Oh, there's 2 things.
There's 2 things. Hold on. There's also a dwarf that wants the business end of my mace. Ooh. That guy got fast. What a... Wait. Somebody's attacking over here. Oh, there's skellies over here.
Oh, where are you?
Check out your map.
See, I see.
Yeah. I was going to be cutting over towards you when I heard a gray dwarf and the sound of rattling bones. Well, that's a bit weird. Ooh.
There's that, and then right here there's a tower, which had a bunch of skeletons.
Nice. Done and done. Well, do we want to rock this dungeon and then we can call it a night?
Sure. Oh, there is a chest at the top of this tower.
Okay. I'm going to head into the burial chambers now.
I have to do some acrobatics to get there.
There's a circling core when we walk into this place. Amazing. And I think... Oof. What do we got? We only have 2 doors. I'm gonna go left. As is our way. There is 5 amber in the middle of this room.
I'm full.
Dude.
Can I give you anything, or do you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll grab it up.
I can carry coins.
Okay.
And then, oh, I've got bone fragments here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Toss me your bones.
Feathers?
Yeet. No room for feathers.
Okay, I'll keep those.
Do you have ambers?
Oh, here. Here's some blueberries. No, of no amber. How about deer skin? Let me carry Surtling cores because I have them anyways for my portal.
Oh, true. There you go. I gave you one.
Yeah.
Cool. I have 2 spaces. I can take amber.
I've got 3 now, so I think
Okay.
we're good.
Cool. I think I got... Yeah, this was okay. Full.
Did we go everywhere back here?
Yeah. Yeah, we're done with this branch already.
Oh, you're
Oh, no, I
skipping
guess... Yeah, this end, sorry.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, never mind.
So lost.
There's tons in here. What are you even talking about? Whoa. Oh, another of these rooms.
Nice. I love these rooms.
Well, I'd like it better if... Yeah, hold on. Open the door out. Wow. First time we ever found one of these, and now we found 2.
Maybe they're unique to this continent.
Oh, good call.
I mean, I doubt it, but I thought it
But
was
just in
worth it.
case, yeah. Nothing this way. And... Nope. Ooh. Yeah, court you. Oh, jeez.
You got rancid.
I did. But I also have a healing potion. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's just ambers that I can't carry.
Yeah.
Or
Amber
are you
pearls.
carrying?
I can do it. I can do it. Yeah.
Do you have rubies?
Um,
I've got rubies.
that's a coin pile. I do not have rubies.
Okay.
I actually kind of forgot that there were rubies. So good on you. And I think we're just cutting through. Yeah. I'm quite glad we've got this flashlight. It makes it so much easier to run through here. Yeah, and where the middle door was a Surtling core.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then
That's
this place
the
is small.
Looking more cores.
Arrowed. Whoa.
More cores. Lots of cores in here. Wow.
Layout of this room's interesting. And I don't think...
There's so many cores here that I can't carry anymore.
And ruby in the chest for you.
Yeah.
I only have one of those little pearl thingies. What are they? An amber pearl?
Do you have bone fragments?
I do?
Yeah, I don't know how I got those.
Oh, weird.
Now we're good.
Done. Wow, what a haul. This is a good one. And I think this is it. Yeah. Done. This is really good.
Okay, I'll
Should we go back to the troll cave and we'll just set up a portal for there?
wow, it's oh no, this is a troll cave. I didn't label it. Yeah, we can set up the portal there and I'll just leave it up until next time we come
Cool.
out this way.
Yeah, I think we'll be playing this tomorrow as long as you're around. Well, I'll be playing this tomorrow. But if you're around, you get to play too.
Yep, I'll be around.
That sounds great. That sounds a lot of great.
Not till later though. I do work during the day.
Yeah, indeed. Workbench. Fix all my crap. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. We got a lot of stuff taken care of. We got an opportunity to at least look at what's over here. I think had we gone south instead of north, we'd probably have gotten just as far with just as much going on. Just as much, though, that we could have found new biome had we gone. But it's interesting. We went north and we got, like, this whole coast mapped. That's nice.
And I was just looking north of the cave we just cleared out. It looks like we might be able to swim to some new areas.
Oh, like up
maybe even new continent.
There, maybe?
Yeah.
Ah, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, grab us up a port and we'll go ditch a bunch of our goods. This is good. Portal tag. Wonder if I stand in it. Will it take me? No. That's cool. It is on motion. Oh, never mind. An item prevents me from teleporting. I wasn't going to be able to go on that tin anyway. We're too far from home for me to drag it home. I should just leave it here. Nobody needs my tin.
Welcome to my basement, everybody.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw things. And then go. Leave your basement.
I did the same thing, but
yeah.
threw it all into the warehouse.
I'm just gonna go and crash in my bed, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready for our next excursion. And I can get a new spawn point next time. This was awesome. This was some pretty good times. Oh wait, that should say rating. What are we doing? Oh, hype indeed. Hype indeed. Kurds, thanks again for hosting an awesome night tonight. We'll do this again nice and soon.
Thanks for letting me.
Glad I could let you you. Let's get some music back in. So yeah, we'll chat again. See you tomorrow and probably during the day before stream. But thanks again, Kurds. Always a delight. Peace, man. Awesome stuff. This was good. This was good. Valheim is definitely a good chill exploration buildy game. It's fun to have friends. I think that once I've played a boat ton of this game and we've got a lot of it under us, opening up to being like a community night. If you have the game, jump in. This will be the server, you know, that sort of thing. And we'll see just how big of a village we can make or whatever. We'll see what cool things we can do. And in this game, your character leaves with whatever they own. Like whatever they can bring with them. So, like, you might be able to show up to the world and leave with better gear than you came in with. Stuff like that. Could be a cool times. But for now, who do we want to take a bunch of fun people to? Who's out here? Oh, we got some tabletop RPG with Hobbit. Tarkov with Ruse. Whole bunch of other folk. Does anybody have anybody they're looking to raid? Anybody looking to jump in? Otherwise, I think we're just going to send us over to Ruse. I like bringing a good boat of people on over. So tomorrow night, we'll rock another... Yeah, Ruse is always good. He's good people. Tomorrow night, we'll rock another Valheim night. Because this is great stuff. Woo! Yeah, you gotta get the call. I'm unsure about Dying Light for Monday, Tuesday. I feel like I'm loving it, but I feel like it's not quite as entertaining for the masses just as much. But I am considering maybe like Titanfall 2. Pick up another story-based game to throw into this slot instead. But we'll find out. We'll see. It could be good stuff. We'll find out. And then I have no idea what's coming Wednesday. We'll play something weird. Probably not Gen Z though again. We'll play something else. We'll find something to put on. Thanks again for coming out tonight. Look at this. We got the sub. We got a raid and host. This was a really good fun night. Mystery Day Wednesday indeed. So yeah, we'll have some good times this week. This will be fun. Next week and the week after are going to be a little hit or miss. We're going to be moving my boy into his own room. And that will come with its own bumps, its own hiccups. So we're not 100% sure, but there's an alright chance that I might not be able to stream reliably. If that's the case, we'll probably do like Discord movies or something. Maybe we'll watch WandaVision over Disney Plus. But we'll find out. Lots of stuff up in the air, peeps. Thanks for coming out, being part of the party, having an awesome time. Let's go bring all that love, gift packaged to Alpha Ruse. It's gonna try to escape from Tarkov tonight. Peace, guys. Thanks again for coming. Enjoy.